It's a huge win, also fascinating, and Senate Majority Leader actually showing up to the vote itself or around the hearing room as it was ongoing. Manu, stick with me. I want to turn to you now, Sanjay Gupta, because look, put the whip counts and the politics and the kind of where the conference dynamics are aside. Cassidy, Manu detailed the struggle that he'd had so well. We saw it publicly play out, certainly privately. We've reported on it. He says in his statement that he was given serious commitments related to Robert F. Kennedy Jr. From a policy perspective, we don't know what those are. He's supposed to lay them out later. What are the types of things, given the concerns you heard him talk about on both a programmatic side, but also on vaccines specifically, would you want committed to by Robert Kennedy?
Well, I think what this seems to have boiled down to, watching the hearings with you last week, Phil, was on one side you have these commitments to make America healthy again, which I think everyone, just about everyone, is supportive of. The idea that we're not very healthy, especially given the amount of money that we spend. On the other side was these conspiracy theories regarding vaccines and autism. And it was, kind of a scale, I think, it seemed in Senator Cassidy's mind, Dr. Cassidy's mind. He talked about it specifically, during the hearings, and I just want you to listen to a little bit of how he framed it last week.
That is why I've been struggling with your nomination. There are issues ultra-processed food, obesity, we are simpatico. We're completely aligned. And as someone who has discussed immunizations with thousands of people, I understand that mothers want reassurance that the vaccine their child is receiving is necessary, safe, and effective. We agree on that point, the two of us, but we've approached it differently. And I think I can say that I've approached it using the preponderance of evidence to reassure, and you've approached using selected evidence to cast doubt.
So I got to tell you, Phil, I doubt that there was any sort of concessions made with regard to vaccines and autism in those private discussions. Just again, from hearing what Robert Kennedy was saying during the hearings, he wasn't conciliatory in the sense that saying, hey, look, I'm willing to change my mind. He did say, show me the studies. But again, the studies have been there. So he's seen the studies and he hasn't changed his mind. So I'm not sure what would. So I don't know what the policy promises that were made to Senator Cassidy, but I think it was on this side of the equation, on the Make America Healthy Again side of the equation, in terms of hopefully reducing costs.